Live. What's up, everybody?
Are these
Welcome,
working?
welcome to
Hey,
the show. Yeah, that's all gonna be working. So
That's sick.
we'll be able to start showing people all that right now. So who do I got with me today?
you got Connor, Giggle Monster,
You got
and
you got black man, black.
You got Fizz.
Fizzor. I like to make
Yeah.
fun of his name. Fizzor.
Get a lot of
That's
that.
how you always say it, though. You're like Fizzor.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta emphasize the or. Fizzor.
You have to.
So that's not very nice. I'm gonna time out a person for. Oops, I just timed out Mudkip. My bad, Mudkip.
Right.
I tried to hit the person above him to delete the
You're missing the
message, and
R on that Twitter
I
there.
totally
Bad.
just destroyed Mudkip. My bad. All
Okay.
right. So first things first, if you're going to Nashville and you have not booked your hotel, you need to do it because that discount is only available for so long. So make sure you book that. Our website is down right now. We will be bringing it up in a little bit here in the show, making it go live, and everybody who's here will kind of get the first peek to see it live. So no, Siren, you cannot stay with me in the hotel. My hotel is full. So our site's about ready to go live. I'd say it's like 95% done. It's done enough to where we're ready to launch it. So there will still be a little bit of updating stuff, and then the whole wired side of it will be done in the next month or few weeks or whatever. But our new arena site will be up. These three have seen it. What do you guys think of it?
I think it's sick. It looks really clean, and I want everyone to see the player cards because those are personally my favorite thing. So
Yeah, I'm excited. Just looking at it, it looks a lot better. It looks a lot more professional, and there's a lot more features to it. If you wanna
Go to
grab
that
join,
go to that event page really quick, Fizzer. Go check
uh,
that events page out
I'll
and see
I'll
how
do
that's
that if
laid
you
out.
fix my Twitter.
Fix your Twitter. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I could do
Yeah, you
that.
got
Oh, here, you know what it is? The
Fizzo.
box just wasn't long enough. That's all it was.
Oh, word.
So there
Well,
you go.
where's this event page?
Oh, the
Oh,
schedule
where's
page.
that?
Just go to the schedule page. Hit schedule.
Oh,
It's the
okay,
best thing
okay.
ever. Go browse that while we talk. Um, so dang, I wanted to see the team list, and now I need to go find where the team list is. Do you guys have that team list at all open?
I do not.
No, I do not.
no, I don't.
Alright, why don't you go to the website and click on the team list and open it up really quick so we can kind of see what teams are going on in this. So on the top, if you just go to where the Nashville is and then click on team list, it'll pull it up. So
Okay.
let's see, how many teams do we have that have made? We have 58 teams right now that of people who have submitted teams. So that means there's 6 more out there of people who have not submitted teams. And I know that one of those, right off the top of my head, why are these all jacked up?
Yeah, they are. I was just looking at that.
Nobody's points are showing up. Tyler, I know you're watching.
Tyler.
Go look at that team list. It's all jacked up, bro. It looks like it's only pulling the points from New Jersey and not from Chicago. I'm gonna have to tell him that right now. Fix the team list. Alright, well, okay, anyways, now that I don't know who's seeded what in this, I'm gonna completely say I have no idea. Looks like, Classic, you're gonna have Chig, Russo, and Nikwin. I know that that's a team of 3, and then Hanzoku. If you guys didn't watch the Hanzoku and I don't even know the Japan team's name on Saturday.
Next
Uh,
dimension.
so did you watch that?
Yeah, I did.
How'd that
It was,
go?
was completely one-sided. Like USA, it proves that USA has a better.
Completely one-sided. So who's on that team? Inform us who's
That
on that team.
that team was Hoaxer, alumni. They had Strong Side, and they had, I believe, Dursky.
Yep, there you go.
Correct.
So Strong Side is back and playing. Like
That's
that's huge.
awesome.
That is just
Yeah.
huge.
Get a legend
Everybody
back.
everybody loves Strong Side. You know. Um, And then, I know we've got Ambush, we've got Warriors, Status Quo, we've got the Sudeths, Reality Check. There's a lot of teams going to Nashville. I wish I could see their seeds, but the points aren't pulling up right now, so it's driving me nuts. I
He
can't
said
even.
refresh the page.
Oh, he said refresh the page?
Yeah.
It didn't do anything.
Nope.
Absolutely nothing.
It did it
Nothing.
on my screen.
No, it's Chicago you need to add, Tyler. Add Chicago, not New Jersey. New Jersey is added.
Have any of you guys downloaded the new Twitch app to their phone?
No.
No.
Twitch
Apparently they-
seems to
Does it
never work
actually
on my
work?
phone.
I don't know. I'm not logged in, and it keeps telling me people are live. It's annoying, but we'll see.
All right, so while he fixes that, we'll go over the team list. So April 12th through 14th, Nashville. Book your hotel. Passes are sold out. It's going to be an awesome event. I know a lot of people keep asking me about all the maps and the game types and everything like that. Right now, they are the same as New Jersey. I have no intention of changing it. The only thing that's going to change is I'm going to get that double overshield implemented. I'm going to, make sure that all the nooks and crannies are fixed. I'm going to have to mess around with the ball a little bit and see if I could get that spawn time fixed. And then the only other thing I know is for split screen, there will be another disk map added, which I'm not even going to say what it is until I'm finished with it. So hopefully I'll be done with it all tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have everything posted tomorrow. So that is going to that's going to be what's going on with the maps and the game types. All the same, everything like that. I don't have a plan on changing it because you guys don't need to go and practice 10 new game types and maps. There's no reason for it. Everything is going great right now. Let's leave it how it is. So also, all my streaming equipment has come.
Yay!
Nice.
So we have all the production equipment for the event to have all 8 point of views and everything. It is hooked up right next to me. I have not got the chance to test it yet or anything. So I will be testing it on and off this whole week. So if you see us going live and not live, my bad. I'm just testing it with my awesome new internet that I'm going to have and everything. So just kind of ignore that or come and watch what I'm doing. Watch me play around with the graphics. Watch me. I'll probably just jump on and start streaming every night. Now, who knows what I'm going to do. So, yeah, that's going to be really cool. What else is there? Then we've got, I kind of want to just make the website go live. Tyler, I want you to make this website go live. Can you just shoot me a thing in Skype telling me when it's live?
So when do the settings come out again?
Well, the settings are out. I'll have everything updated hopefully tomorrow. My plan is to get it all updated tomorrow. So I'll have everything updated, all the little fixes and stuff. Hopefully I'll have all that good to go tomorrow, so that everybody can have everything, brand new and squared away. So, Fizzer, are you going to be coming to Nashville? I hear you're going to be coming to Nashville.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now, hopefully to get everything covered. But I will be in Nashville, and I do not have a team set up for this event, so I'm purely just coming out there to commentate and pretty much help you guys. So I'm excited for that. That'll be awesome.
Awesome. And I know Gandhi's going to be commentating.
Yeah, Gandhi will be there.
And there might be one more celebrity appearance. Not sure who yet, but we're working on it. All right, so I'm told the website's live. Why don't you guys go check our website out?
Drum roll. Nice.
So, why don't you guys all check that out?
Yeah, no, it looks sweet, man. Like right from the homepage, everything's just solid. The buttons are easy to get to. You have a lot more options, and then I know you wanted to get into it at some point, but like the things like the draft and such on the bottom of the homepage.
Yeah. So real quick,
that's what I'm worried about. I'm not worried, but curious about.
Yeah, and that's the announcements today. So really quick, if you're on the website and you. I'll kind of run down a brief little navigation thing on this, so everybody kind of understands what's going on. So basically, how this works is you have your normal menu, which you can click through the standings and the stats, which the standings and stuff. Oh, look at that! He's got the team list right there on the standings. Oh, well, he's working on that. But and then the stats page will be on there and everything. And if you go to the schedule page is really cool because it's a full calendar. You can sort it by like the view you want to see it. You want to see the day, the week, the month, everything like that. And then it'll have all the events with all the details. So like if you click on the Nashville event and you read more about it, it's going to bring you to a full page with all the details, all the hotel booking information. You can leave comments on everything. So it's pretty cool. And then the media page, we've got our magazines, our photos, our videos, everything embedded on there. And then like the news page is where we're going to be doing like posts and everything. So like right now we have the AGL Wired announcement post and all the info on that up there, so you guys can read about that straight from us. Then if you go down, like if you want to see kind of what our settings and rules are and everything, you can hit on like the who we are at the bottom, and it's got like all the detailed structures, the settings and the game types, all the like the rules and everything like that. And that's definitely one thing that I kind of want to touch base on is we are implementing. I'm going to post in here right now a link to the rules. So we are not gonna in any way, shape, or form, say, hey, no trash talking or anything like that. But we are going to be implementing so that there's not nonstop nonsense screaming from people, because that just gets to be ridiculous. And the nonstop F-bombs gets to be a little ridiculous too. So we have slight rules in there for the trash talking, just so that it stays at a I had that over his fucking thing. You guys should have told me. I just had that.
I didn't even notice.
I just had that sitting on your screen forever. I had no idea. So if you guys just got to make sure that you're staying within the boundaries of not being over the top ridiculous just to be funny or ridiculous in a sense,
And not just constant screaming as well.
Yeah, it comes down to when like the top tier players, when they're crap talking each other and everything, when are they doing it? They're doing it when they're out being R somebody when they're one shot. They're doing it when they have a nasty comeback. They're not just doing it every time they get a kill, every time they take a step or a strafe. I mean, it's like you don't need to scream every time you do something. Concentrate on talking to your teammates and stuff like that, so that your concentration is communicating with your team and not yelling at the other team. Yell at the other team when you completely destroy them to get their morale, and their thought process messed up.
I think what's going to be really cool too is like you said, we have like Gandhi and maybe somebody else coming out to commentate. Like really with a strong commentating staff, we'll be able to you won't even really have to worry about the trash talk being too much of an issue.
Well, we still gotta do listen-ins.
Oh yeah, I'm not
People
saying
like
cut that out. I'm just saying.
Yeah, listen, or people are still like waiting for those to happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
of course.
See what people are talking.
So continuing with the site, so we have like this little top menu bar. You can hit login up there. You can log in with the same username and everything that you've had. Now here's something cool. Everybody who has an account and who played in New Jersey or Chicago, oh shoot, I don't even know if Chicago is going to show up yet. Well, if you played in New Jersey, go click on that little tab up at the top that says My Player Card. Now if you click on that, I'm going to post for an example for everybody that can't see it. Everybody click on this link and you can see an example of a player card. So you click on your player card and then that's what's going to be brought up. You're going to have a picture of you, your total points, your live rank. So like you can see Kostin, his team is Tigear. He's a level 6 live rank. You can see his Slayer experience XP, his support XP, his objective XP, and you can see his stats right there. So
for some reason, I can't see the player card. It says you have not competed at Arena Gaming League yet, so you have no player card.
Yeah, that's because you clicked on player card. You'd have to click on the link that I posted, like to see.
Okay.
Here's the link one more time for you guys. Yeah, if you have not played, you're not going to be able to see a player card because you don't have one. So if you don't have any stats or you're not in our system, then you don't have a player card. Hines, the dates for Atlanta are not confirmed yet, but it's going to be in Atlanta, wow, in August. So also at the top of that, if you go to like the AGL 5 Nashville, then it has all the info right there for Nashville as well. Book hotel, brackets, team lists, game types and settings and everything. And if you do have a team pass, you can click on your team builder right there as well. So, we kind of made easy menus with everything that you're going to want to navigate to on and off right at the top of the page, and then more detailed information in the other menus. So that's kind of how we've arranged it. And no, yes, what link doesn't work? Do you have to be an admin to see that?
It was
Shit.
working right before. I don't understand what's going
It
on.
was
The
weird.
player card? Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Tyler, it won't let me do an example of the player card.
Is there an image that could be just
Update
shared?
player card links work now. Okay, hang on. He just gave me a new one. All right, here we go. All right, here you go. Try this link. There you go. There you go. You can see the player card. So compete at one of our events, you'll have that. Even if you play in an online one and you're tracking your stats and stuff, you're gonna have a player card with all those stats going on. So it's gonna be really cool. So now I bet you something that everybody's wondering about, because literally I don't think there's maybe 5 people that know about this right now. The buttons right on the homepage, AGL Fantasy and AGL Draft. Yeah, there's a little description right there, but I'm gonna go into a little bit more detail on that. So
Do it.
the fantasy part, we're basically doing Fantasy Halo League. Just like with any other sport, you have a fantasy league. What's something to allow everybody who's not competing, even if you are competing, you're going to be able to sign up for it. So if you want to, follow your favorite players, create your own team, of your favorite 4 players, why not join a fantasy league and have the potential of winning money from home while you're watching our event and following your favorite players. So we have a whole system on how that's going to be working, and basically the people you'll be able to pick from is everybody that's signed up for that event. So as long as they're
Nice.
going to that event, you're going to be able to put them on your fantasy team and then follow them, and earn points for your fantasy team based on their stats and their performance and everything at the event. So something that we're definitely bringing into the viewer experience. So you're at home, you're watching that, whether even if you're at the event, if you're spectating at the event, if you're playing in the event, just to have some more fun and have something else really cool. So I know a lot of people enjoy that, because I would love to make my own team. I want to play in it personally. I want a fantasy Halo team. Pick
Yeah.
my favorite top 4 players and follow them and see if I can have the best fantasy team, obviously. And now, so our thought process with having all these different things, having the live events, having Wired with online, having the fantasy to bring the viewers in and have them interact more. We also wanted to reach out and bring in players that don't know where to start with competitive Halo, don't know where to start with competitive gaming. They are in competitive Halo, but they haven't been to an event, or they don't think they're good enough. They can't find a team. They want to be mentored by a pro. So that's what we're doing with the AGL draft. Basically, how that's going to work is we're going to be reaching out to all the pro. I shouldn't even just say just pro, but like top gamers, and they're basically going to be a coach. I guess the easiest way to explain how this is going to work is going to be look at the Ultimate Fighter, and you have, for example, Team Ninja and Team Formal, and then they have people that are basically signing up underneath them, and however many people it's going to be, whatever the cost is going to be and everything, because they're basically mentoring them and everything and stuff like that, so that this way the pro players kind of have a job with us, and are bringing back to the community more, are being more involved with the community and everything. So then they're going to be training their teams and everything like that, and teaching them the in and outs of Halo, how to better themselves, how to better their team, and whatnot. So then and then once a week, like on Saturday or Sunday, the Team Ninja is going to play Team Heinz, Team Formal, whatever, and then they're going to play in the online matches, and we'll have like a built-in tournament to that. And not only is this going to allow people to get better, get trained and everything like that, but it's going to generate new teams. It's going to generate new players in the community. It's going to build the community and draw people in that have no idea what it is. Somebody could be watching, any event, anything we do, and they could be like, "How do I get involved?" Hey, go sign up for the AGL draft, and then hey, they go and sign up under a player, and what do you know? Now they can become somebody and learn with knowing nothing. So we're
Yeah.
taking it from the people that know nothing to the top people and trying to incorporate some kind of environment for everybody.
That sounds awesome.
Get people involved on teams. Some people like don't know where to start and like don't even know how to get a team, and I think
Yeah.
that's like the perfect stepping stone to like getting involved in the community and going to tournaments and getting better. I think it's perfect.
Yeah, and there's not going to be like a limit to how many pros can be the mentors or the coaches or whatever you want to call them. It's going to be whoever's open to do it, whoever wants to help in the community and everything like that. So we're going to start reaching out to them very soon and getting all that going as well. But that's kind of our steps. We're going to get the wired thing figured out. Then we're going to implement the fantasy thing. Then we're going to implement the draft. But now that all three things are out there, you guys can really see where we're headed, and how we're building onto what we've started, and we're not just going to be someone who goes and has 2 events a year. So we're really trying to build the community and build Halo up to the point of no return, basically.
Yeah, trying to bring everybody back from Call of Duty back to Halo.
Real quick, somebody's asking if we're going to have personal cameras, like on the player's point of views. No, we're not going to. We're going to have one like for red side and one for blue side. The reason we're not doing it on every point of view is because of the amount of equipment that you actually need for that is kind of ridiculous just to have those extra cameras. So we're just not going to do it. So now that you guys have kind of heard that, what do you guys think about, let's start with fantasy. Let's just go. Let's go Black, Connor, Fizz. We'll go that direction.
When you first brought it up to me, I really thought it was a great idea. I still think it's a great idea. The way that you got it, the way you got it set up. If I have this correct, you have it as a Slayer, an objective person, and then 2 support, which seems pretty legit to me. Seems really balanced. I think it'll launch off starting at Nashville if you have it ready at Nashville. That's my opinion.
What do you think about it, Fizz?
Oh, my biggest question is, so these are going to be like what teams that we kind of pick our draft players on, and then they play at the actual events, or is this online as well, or
For the fantasy or for the
yeah,
draft?
I mean for the fantasy.
The fantasy, it's all the players that are available that are playing at that event. So it'll be like Fantasy Halo for Nashville, and it's only a 3-day fantasy league during the Nashville event, during the OC event, and everything like that of those players that are available.
So we're not like placing them on a team together. They're just the players throughout the event, like
Correct, and
okay.
then the user gets to put their team together so that they can, have their own personal all-star team that they want to
Okay.
have the 4 players on. Basically,
So
there are
it'll be like-
limitations and stuff like how many teams formal can be on. He can't be on everyone's team, and
Well,
we are categorizing players, whether they're Slayer, support, or objective based on their stats and stuff. Once it starts to get like that, so and we're allowing like a Slayer on a team, an objective on a team, and 2 support players on a team, so that it's you can't just stack your team with formal, ninja, snipe down, and Ola, like,
Yeah.
because it's just like at that point it just kind of gets to be like, well, they still might not win,
yeah.
but
No,
there's a bunch
I
of
think
rules implemented.
I think it's going to be really cool because it'll be an interactive experience for the viewers at home, and that's pretty much that. That's another thing you want to give them. You know what I mean? So throughout the weekend, they're definitely going to be tuning in and be engaged on who's doing what player, how did this player do during this game. I think that's going to be important, and that'll also be really cool. It'll also utilize your your stats, updating your live stats thing. That would be really cool too, so everybody can keep right on top of that. I think it's a good idea all around.
I think I like how it gives the viewers, like you said, something to do during the chat. Also, but you get to win prizes as well, and you forgot to add that.
Oh
and
yeah,
then uh, and then
money.
also what I'm personally gonna do is I'm gonna pick all underdogs for like all my fantasy teams, and then just hope and pray that they do really well. But I just don't want to pick like all the top players and then just be that guy. So, but yeah, I think it's a great addition to everything we're doing.
Another question that I saw in the chat is there going to be like a trade implemented, like a trade ability?
No, because it's only going to be for 3 days. So it's basically going to be like once you sign up, let's say the event is on Friday, so your trades are going to have to be made on Thursday or your picks are going to have to be made on Thursday. Once the teams lock Wednesday or Thursday, once we lock the rosters, and then you have a certain amount of time to make your picks and everything like that. And then that's your picks for the 3 days. So because you only have that team for 3 days, there's not going to be a reason to make trades or anything like that.
Nice.
What about the draft? You guys got any more comments on the fantasy?
No, I'm ready to move on to the draft.
Yeah.
Let's have you go first in the draft, Dan. You seem really excited about it.
I'm excited about it. I think it'll be a cool opportunity, especially because a lot of the content I've been producing is really for that like amateur level or like lower level of player who's really trying to break out into a competitive scene. So having the chance to be able to coach a team pretty much and really see them develop and change and become better at the game, I think is really cool. And then to be able to go up against another somebody else's team will be like a little rivalry for me. I don't know. It'll be fun. I think it's gonna be really entertaining to watch and really entertaining to be a part of. So I don't know.
If
Those are
you
my thoughts.
if you have questions about Wired, we're gonna do a Q&A after we're done talking about this. All right, Black, your thoughts?
The drafting is in my opinion, probably one of the best ideas out there. Because for one, you get to get mentored or coached or whatever you want to call it by a pro. Um, First of all, and then secondly, it's going to start generating more people to come to Halo because you have that opportunity, to learn from the best and have all their tips or their coaching styles or their playing styles of why they are sitting here, why are they.
Your mic cut
Yeah.
out. Your
Yeah.
mic cut out.
Your mic cut out. We didn't hear that last bit.
Well, the last part I said like you have an ability to like understand as to why they move around the map the way they do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you instead of going one way, then you probably go the other way, and he'll give you a reason as to why you want to go that way instead of this way, or why you want to control this certain spot, or why at this point in time you want to go for that objective. So it's a good thought. It's a good thought process behind it, and I would be a part of it because I want to get better at Halo for myself and then for other people too. So I
That's
think
awesome.
it's really cool.
I think a lot of people are going to be excited about it. Even if you do know a lot about Halo, you can learn from somebody else, and then to really see what I'm sure like people, say Ninja's a part of it. He'll probably be streaming that kind of stuff, so you get to listen in on what he's trying to say and how, yeah,
Well,
what tips he has for
I
you.
don't. Well, like you're saying during the draft thing.
I don't know. I don't know
Oh,
any
I thought you were
information
saying
on it. These are
during
just
the.
ideas.
Well, I know you do your little tip things, don't you?
Yeah, I tell people pretty much good, what I know about the game and stuff like that. I'm really there to just help everyone get better. I'm not really trying to hide anything from anyone.
Yeah.
Okay. AGL Wired. Connor, give us a lowdown on this. Let's start answering. I'm gonna let Connor answer all the questions. I will read the questions to you in the chat. All right.
Okay. For sure.
So go ahead and do a quick description of what Wired is going to be and stuff so that everybody here can get a little fresh understanding again, and then we'll go into some questions.
All right. Recap everything AGL Wired. It's going to be a online tournament. Not all of it though. Taking place. Its sign up start up on May 14th through June 4th, and then the actual tournament will start June 9th. You're guaranteed just by signing up. You're guaranteed about a month and a week or 2 weeks of gameplay. I'm pretty sure. So that's guaranteed. Like you're guaranteed to be playing like 3 matches a week for like a month and a week, and then but then what's going to happen is we have like 32 cities, right? Should I list out the cities or
Yeah,
I
go
think
for it.
everyone? All right. So our cities, and all right. I'm just going to shoot the gun. For the North Division, we got Columbus, Indianapolis, Detroit, Louisville, Chicago, Milwaukee, Minnesota, St. Louis, and that's the north. Then for the east, we got New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Toronto, Pittsburgh, Boston, Charlotte, and Richmond. For the south, we got Miami, New Orleans, Tuscaloosa, Dallas, Orlando, Atlanta, Houston, and Nashville. And then for the West, we've got Los Angeles, Seattle, Las Vegas, Portland, San Francisco, Vancouver, Denver, and Phoenix. And now how all these cities work, and I've seen like quite a bit of people like confused on like how exactly the cities work. Um, your whole team doesn't have to be from that city. Like you can have a team that's like two people on the East Coast and two people on the West Coast, but you really ultimately just have to make a decision on like which city you're gonna go for. Um, but it is to like get people. You want like a city near your region, just so you're playing other people in that area, and like the online experience isn't so bad. But
Well,
what
yeah.
was that?
No, I kind of had a question about it if you were open for it.
Yeah, go for
So
it.
like, how would that work in a sense? Because essentially you're kind of creating brackets, right? Like based on where it is.
Well, it's pools. Each city's a pool, and like there can be up to 12 teams per city, and then you play in a pool for about a month, and then the team with the best win to loss ratio will move on to the playoffs, and then be able to play for the sponsors, and then be able to be flown out to the esports arena in Orange County to
Okay.
compete for the prize pool.
Yeah,
Now
and
what?
you don't have to be. Somebody's asking in here. You don't even need to. You don't have to have anyone from that city. Everybody can be from wherever they want to be, and you could be like, hey, what city do we want to sign up for, guys? Let's sign up for Orlando, and no one's from Orlando, but you guys want to represent that city. It doesn't matter. You pick the city based on your preference.
Yeah,
Word. I
like
was just like, nah. I was wondering how you gonna know like who basically like how you don't get a stacked pool or how how people aren't like
we'll
spreading
be
out.
evening it out.
Okay.
Like you're not gonna see like warriors and ambush in the same city.
Yeah,
I'm pretty yeah. So
there'll be
we're
there'll
gonna
be
be
limitations during signups based on points, basically. So like depending on how many points you have, it's only going to let one person with over one team with over 1,000 points in this pool, and then once it's already signed up, it's going to be if so. Let's say Warrior signs up for one, and Ambush goes to sign up for that same one. It's gonna say your points are over the allotted limit or whatever the
Hmm.
available
yeah
slot. Like the slot is not available.
yeah
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That was just the one thing I was wondering about with
No,
the.
the events do overlap, but I think they thought that it meant that Wired like had to be played on the same day as it. Do you get what I'm saying, Connor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they overlap. Like okay, Wired events overlap the LAN events, but you
Mhm.
have a week, to play the game. So it's not like you don't have to play it during the 3 days of the LAN event. So that's why
Yeah
we scheduled it like that.
yeah. And then like also for people that have like work schedules, it'll be like you pick your schedule for the week. So like if you work retail and your like schedule's constantly changing, like don't worry, you'll be able to like change it up.
He's asking how much money do you win? You want to give us the lowdown on that?
Should I just go for the tiers?
Yeah. So we'll just go through the tiers. There's 5 tiers, and basically it depends on how many teams there are. Depends on the payout and everything like that. So he'll kind of go through the table for you guys and explain the different tiers and how many teams need to be, what the payout will be, how many teams get sponsored and such.
Yeah. So for tier one, if only 96 teams sign up, it's going to be a $10,000 payout just straight up played online. For tier two, if we hit 192 teams, it'll be a $10,000 payout, but the top 8 teams will get sponsored to come out to the arena in Orange County and compete for the $10,000. For tier three, which is 256 teams, it's a $15,000 payout, and then we're also sponsoring 8 teams. And then for tier four, it goes up to a $20,000 payout, and then also 8 teams getting sponsored. And then tier five, we have a $20,000 payout, but the top 16 teams will be sponsored.
So yeah, so I mean, 96 teams is the lowest. The lowest amount of teams to at least have a $10,000 payout, and then if it hits what is it, 192 teams, so 100 more teams, then we're flying the top 8 out to play for the money in Orange County in person. So we're giving everybody a chance, and even if you don't make that top payout, so let's say we're flying out those top 8 teams. Well, we've decided that we're going to invite 32 teams out. So yeah, we're paying for 8, but the other 24 are invited, and you can pay your own way out there and still play for the 20,000 then. So then they would basically start in their own bracket on Friday, and then the people who got the top 8 and are getting sponsored and paid out there and everything are going to start further down in the bracket, so that only a few of those other 24 teams will make it to that bracket of the people who place top 8 online. So now we're opening it to a 32 team event. That's an invite only event, and so if you play in the online thing in the Wired tournament and you get invited and you don't want to go, then that means that there's an open spot for another team that played in the online tournament to get invited. So basically, if you play in the online thing, you don't make it to the top 8, you still have a chance to get invited to go to the tournament and play for the money.
Right.
So
So pretty much win your city and you get invited, to
Yeah.
come to the arena in Orange County and compete for the $10,000 to $20,000 prize.
And again, this is not just a one-time thing. Once one ends, sign up opens for the next one. So It's going to be a non-stop wired events. So yeah, I think 192 teams is definitely reachable. I think for the first one, that's the minimum we should be seeing. I don't think there's any reason not to. So everybody who promotes that, more power to you for helping not only us out, but for helping the community out. We want the community to grow. Obviously, yeah, there might not be 450 teams the first one, but we wanted to be prepared for it. That's the thing, because you never know. Who knows what can happen? So we wanted to be prepared for the most.
And we also have some promotion in line to that, could boost some numbers. So
yeah.
I mean, 192 is definitely doable.
That brings me to something else that everybody in here can kind of be proud of. So Arena Gaming and Machinima are now partnered up.
That's awesome.
So we did become part of the Machinima network, and we are partnered up with Machinima. So that'll be starting in the next week, I believe.
Congratulations, bro.
So yeah. Make sure you go and watch all our awesome YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So support us there. We're gonna be definitely having a lot of content, a lot of really good content coming for that. Now that we're gonna have their support in a sense. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Is there any other questions about Wired? If you guys want to post in the chat or anything, we could try to answer them. Go, shoot
your questions.
So many people were asking so many questions. Keep asking questions. Hey Brandon, want to game some Halo 4 sometime?
I don't know if that's a date or if he actually wants to play Halo. But
yes, Canadians can play for American cities. It does not matter where you're from.
There are 2 Canadian cities though, because we are Canadian friendly, Toronto and Vancouver. So you got your West Coast city and your East Coast city of Canada.
Now it says it's open to 24 teams because there's 32 teams invited, and then 8 are getting sponsored, and it's open to 24 other teams. So those are the other 24 teams that got invited. Whether they go or not, then they're open spots to other people in the tournament or to the public, depending on if the people that played in the tournament pass up the opportunity.
Chuck has a question. So if I win a pool, I get invited to Orange County? Yes. All you have to do is win your pool and you get invited to the arena in Orange County.
And then you'll be playing for either $10,000 or $20,000, depending on how many teams. So I think that having a 1 in 32 shot to win that money, after playing in an online event for 2 months, I think that's something that's pretty big and to be proud of.
Defense said, so would the playoffs go online until it's a top 8? No, you can play. All those teams that make the playoffs get to play for the sponsor. But if you don't make the sponsor and you're still in the playoffs, you still get invited to the arena in Orange County. So you just win your city and you get invited. It's seriously that simple.
That simple. Couldn't be said any better. That simple. And no, the 10K, The only time that the money will be played for online only is if it's 92 teams. Once it hits that next tier, it's not getting played for online. It's getting played for at the event. Spectator passes are sold at the door at Nashville. Yes, they're $10.
Are there going to be
All-star
all
ma-
matches in Nashville?
Are there going to be all-star matches at Nashville? I want to see some
No.
Sudeth action.
No, there will
No.
not be. We are making sure that there is no time hiccups or anything like that, scheduling conflicts at this event. So we are not having any special gameplay or featured gameplay like that at this event.
No, Orange County and AGL Wired are at the same venue. It's not the same event. They're two different things.
Yeah,
For
two
all these
different.
people that are confused.
Yes. We are just using Orange County as our venue for the end of the AGL Wired events. So every single AGL Wired event will be held in Orange County at Esports Arena. That is our plan right now. Yes, spectator mode would be great in Halo. I'm pretty sure everybody agrees with that. But, you know, you got to work around that for now. So,
The fan said, so the online playoffs will basically be to figure out who is being sponsored. Correct. And if you don't make the sponsorship, you could still fly out. But again, you won't have that sponsor. So it's really up to you. Do you want to still compete for the up to $20,000? Or do you want to give your pass up to someone else? I personally would never give my pass up. So there's your answer, sir.
how do the tiers work? I think that's kind of self-explanatory. However many teams are signed up is what happens to the rest of the tier. It depends on how many teams are signed up. Brad has no clue who Q Diesel is. No, I don't. You're absolutely right. No idea who that is.
Anything about international tourneys. If there's like I've said before, if there's a big enough demand in like Europe, Asia, or Australia, or any region for that matter, we'll gladly open up a tournament of its own for those regions. But it won't be added to North America.
Oh,
so.
It's Quinn Del Hoya from G43. What's up, Quinn? I had no idea. I like how everyone just answers that question for me. I love when the chat does that, especially because it's like, you know, delayed a little bit. So like we say something and then the chat like 30 seconds later it's like that's my favorite thing ever. Like when you see something happen like in a game and someone gets like a nasty no scope or everything and it's like wait for it, 3, 2, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's the greatest thing ever. Why are you calling us idiots, Chuck? That is not very nice to call us idiots. I'm sorry that I don't know who people is. Who people are. I have 1,000 other things. Now I know who he is.
I believe Quinn said also would love to do stuff with AGL to support or help in any way. That would be awesome.
It would be. I'm down. I'm down for any kind of help and contribution in any way. I don't know what word I'm trying to use there.
Contribution,
So,
bro.
Contribution. There you go. Dude, I'm so done after that. Does you look like you just woke up?
No, I'm just chilling. I don't know. Just chilling.
Here's my email if anybody in here needs to get contact of me. If you don't know my email. There it is. Shoot me up. Contribution. Yes. Contraband.
Contraband.
Contraband. That's funny.
They keep asking about
I was gonna do a prediction thing if the team list would work with the seeds. Let me see if it's working yet. Nope. It says unable to select database. So if you would have fixed that, I would be able to tell you guys some predictions. That was actually kind of a plan, but we'll just push that onto another episode. Any commentators? Yes, Gandhi will be commentating Nashville, and Fizzler will be commentating Nashville, and I believe Black will be commentating Nashville. I'll probably commentate a little bit of Nashville, and I think that there will be one more celebrity we're hoping on, but we're not really sure who yet, so we're just gonna kind of wait and see who. Yeah, Walshy, we're hoping. I don't know. So everybody should probably go yell at Walshy for not answering to get it out there. So everybody go tweet at Walshy and tell him to answer. the guy who's trying to help him out. So
Yeah, Brad, my question is,
Tyler says go here for the team lists. All right. Yeah, but Tyler, the points are not correct. That's what I'm talking about. You only have the Nashville points or the New Jersey points in there. I need all the Chicago points added so I could get the correct seating. That's
yeah.
why.
So, Brad, my question was kind of pertaining like promotion. Like, do you guys have anything, an idea of like how you guys want to get this out there? Because I know there's things like the Halo
Yeah,
Consulate
but
and beyond.
not
We
really
really don't want to
confident
say
on it.
anything until it's confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 4 or 5 possibilities of big promotion opportunities, but we really don't want to throw anything out there until it happens. So once the promotion is in place, it's basically all going to happen at one time, and shit will hit the fan. So we could
Word.
just leave it at that, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Get ready for the fantasy, the draft, Wired, lots of big things. Spread the word about our website, guys. Go tweet out our website. Let's see what people think about it. We finally have a working, functionable website. Thank God. And we're gonna just keep adding onto it. We're gonna have the Wired section of the site and everything like that. And everybody that wants forums, they're coming. They will be on the Wired part once we launch that. So you'll have your forums on the Wired part. So you could all be all giddy. Yes, our forums. Yes. So there's your forums. So that's I know all those forum crazy guys out there who just like to sit there and forum hunt all day. So I hate forums. That's why I don't want anything to do with them. But Connor is gonna take care of that.
Got you, forum kid. I'm on your team. I think
Yes.
Siren said that Walsh said he was figuring out plane tickets last week.
Yeah, but as far as I know, the guy who is going to be helping him with the plane tickets, Dave has not been in contact with him. So that's what I know right now. Who knows?
Who knows?
And
I don't know, man. That'd be pretty cool. Have 3 people from the Beyond staff up there commentating in the booth. Could be some great quality
hold on. A
entertainment
nice
there.
idea that is simple but elegant would
All
be
day, every
having
day.
an
All day, every
Instagram
day.
message of Yes, Diesel, that would be awesome. Even possibly some kind of message, to point people to the Wired tournament because, that is open to everybody online. Definitely open to anything like that. If you want to shoot me an email, man, I would love to talk more about it because I'm sure I'm not going to ask for like your personal contact information on here. So, my email again, I'll post it in here for you if you want to shoot me an email. And we can go from there, and we could definitely work something out. I would love to get stuff going with you. So, I don't know. Everyone's just all quiet in here. You guys are making this so awkward. You're supposed to start talking when I'm not talking.
I'm talking.
Oh, you're always talking, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're talking. That's what we're used to.
I mean, the one thing I've really been doing, spending a lot of my time with is really working with Go Beyond Entertainment. So I mean, I do want to give a shout out to them. We're producing a lot of content and definitely support the AGL events. So I think that'll be awesome as well.
I know pretty soon though we need to start working on another top 10, so I
Yeah.
can announce those and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's get
Yeah.
that working.
Hopefully, I'll be starting on it this week, at least starting to get the clips together.
I don't know. I'm excited for Nash though. I really want to get out there. That's pretty much all I'm waiting for. Like I'm sitting here waiting for the day that I get on my flight and just fly out there. Like
Yeah. And I know, there is a lot of teams right now that are looking for people for Nashville. So if you're trying to play or anything, hit people up. I know like Squiddy's looking for a team he has a pass. Tyler Bro's looking for people. He needs a team of 2. There's a lot of people out there that need 1 or 2 or possibly even 3 people right now. So, definitely check our Twitter. We try to retweet, whenever people tweet at us that they're looking for people. So, if you are looking to go to Nashville, looking for a team, just shoot us a tweet and, I'll kind of tag people that I know are looking for teammates and in a response for you. And SQ is going to Nashville. Yes, status quo is going to Nashville. As far the rumors I heard going around was Flamesword, Enable, and APG were definitely going to be on a team, but who knows what's
I
going to
wouldn't
happen.
doubt it.
That's the rumors I heard going around. So
As Diesel says, also SQ should be picking up APG.
yeah, reading my mind, reading my mind. So and Snakebite probably, yeah. So Flamesword,
Yeah.
Enable, Snakebite, and APG. You know, my prediction right off the top, I'm going to say it's going to be Ambush and Status Quo finals, Nashville.
Really, you don't
That's
think
my
Warriors is
prediction.
going to be there?
Nope. I think that Status Quo will run them. I
That's
really do.
that's interesting because I mean, status quo really hasn't put all the time in that Warriors has. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
but dude, they didn't put any time in really before Chicago either, and they
yeah,
played with
no,
Victory
that's
X and
true.
Fear itself, two people who played the game 4 times,
But
and
here's the thing though, is they didn't beat Ambush or status quo. I mean, or Warriors on that. You know what
did
I mean?
yeah, did they even play them? I don't even know if they played them
I don't know,
at the
but so I
event.
mean,
I think
like
they lost to other
their
teams.
placement at Chicago isn't really a valid like.
Well, but their team at Chicago isn't even a valid point.
Yeah. So I mean, I didn't bring it up. You did. I'm just saying. Like, I think I don't know. I wouldn't count Warriors out just yet. I think
Yeah,
status quo will definitely be a top team.
yeah,
I don't know if they'll.
dude. And I think you're gonna see people from New Jersey, man. I think that I think that Faded and Adventure Time are gonna surprise a lot of
Yeah,
people.
I want
I
to know how
really
far
think they
they go.
will.
I think they've been, and that's something that I can speak on. I've been spending a lot of time, playing customs with a lot of those kids from, especially Warriors and I mean, geez, Adventure Time and Faded, and just really getting to know that like AGL New Jersey team. All the kids from there, and I think they're gonna do pretty well in Nashville. You're gonna see they'll come out
Yeah,
of nowhere.
yeah. I think they will definitely do
How do
well.
you think they'll get?
Um, I don't know.
I'll say top
Uh,
12.
Oh
I,
yeah, if that I put them there for sure. I just I'm talking like I'm when I think of it, I think like what pro teams can they beat? Where are they gonna them upset a pro team? Um,
mhm.
so we'll see. I mean, they put in a lot of practice and a lot of time, but what they don't have is the experience that a lot of these older teams have. Like Alumnite's team, you've got Strong Side on there, you've got Alumnite, you've got like Dursky and Hoaxer. They're like some people that have been around for a while. They know how to play Halo, whether it's Halo 4 or not. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if the new kids can rise up and kind of knock them off their throne.
Yeah, my thought is who's going to be the new underrated type squad because that team I didn't expect them to get as high as they did, but they did. They got there.
yeah. Oh
Mhm.
yeah, Henzoku's gonna be an awesome team, man. That's those are my boys right there. That's three people, three players. Marcus or Alumni, Hoaxer, and Strongside that all are sponsored by Bonafide Boarding. So we have three players on there that we sponsor. So obviously I'm gonna be rooting for them, dude. Like that's my team.
Yeah.
Like I love them, man. I hope they do awesome. I'm not underestimating them at all. That's
Nobody's to be underestimated at these tournaments, man. People just
no,
come out of the
Yeah.
woodworks.
it's gonna
And
be
then
great.
we have that the legendary team with Kobe Swift, Lethal, Sargoth, and Predevinator. That's
Yeah,
another six squad as well.
yeah.
And there's another one that I was thinking of.
Dude, even
Oh
like Cryptic. Look at Cryptic, Proverb, Gabriel Munoz, and Aptitude.
yeah,
And then you
that's a
got
good one.
New Breed. They're gonna do good still. Gonna tie.
This is going to be a tight event. There's going to be a lot of people that
Yeah,
put a lot of time in online and are really going to be there to prove to each other like who's the better team. And Halo 4, I don't know. Everything these matches are really close. Even like last night I was watching Trade Tries team with like Six Story and them on it, and I think they took a game from Ambush. So I mean, we'll see. Like I know Ambush may not have been practice; they just got back on, but still, I think with Halo 4, these matches are going to be extremely close.
Yeah. Isn't Classic also signed up?
yeah, yeah. It should be Chig, Russo, and Niquin right now that I know of.
Oh yeah, I heard. Rumor is that they might be running with Captain Anarchy, but I don't know if that's official, and I'm not.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that either. So, oops. But I mean,
Oops.
There's definitely more than 5 top teams, dude. Like
yeah,
Oh.
I
Oh,
can,
this is a
dude.
big event.
There's at least 12, possibly 16, like top solid teams right now that have been proving themselves with in the Halo 4 scene right now. Even
That
top like old teams. Let's see, you got Ambush, Warriors, Status Quo, Classic, Hanzoku. There's 5 right there. And then you're gonna have, Cryptic with Gabriel Munoz and Aptitude. Those are all players that were in that top 16 realm.
Yeah.
At one point. And then the Sudis team is gonna be another team. I don't even know who they're gonna be with.
apparently they were running with Neighbor and they dropped Neighbor, which was a
Wow.
little bit questionable, but I don't know. We'll see how that pays off.
So right there, just off the top of my head, I'm not even looking at the team list. That's at least 7 of like the old school teams. And now, imagine the new school teams that have been proving themselves, Adventure Time, Underrated, Faded, New Breed, I think Bacon
Pure,
Destroy is going.
yeah,
Yeah, Pure,
Pure is one of
that's
the
going
other.
to be another one. So,
I
I mean,
think
dude, there's going to be a lot of good teams at this event, man. It's going to be some great Halo. And we will have our new streaming equipment. All 8 point of views, simultaneously switching, no problems. Live text overlays, live graphic overlays. We're going to have, let's see, how many cameras are we going to have? We're going to have 1 on red team, 1 on blue team, an interview camera, a commentator camera, an overall shot camera. So it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be absolutely awesome.
And a lot of cameras.
So
Everybody be prepared to party
Kyo,
because that weekend I'm celebrating my birthday, which is on the Monday. So y'all be prepared to party. I'm
birth,
gonna be.
birthdays towards an event is always the best. I remember going to so many MLG events and it happened to be on my birthday, and that was just they're the best weekends, man. You're just in a good mood the whole time, so
all
that's gonna
right,
be a good time.
Tyler said uh, to let people know they need to reset their password if they cannot log in. So if for some reason your login is not working, just hit the reset password, and you should be good to go.
Uh, when are the points going to be updated? I'm getting questions
I
on
don't
Twitter.
I don't know. Tyler, when are the points gonna be updated? I need to mod him. There you go. You're modded. So he just posted in there, AGL Tyler. That's our website guy. You have problems with him, go and tweet at him. Go tweet at AGL_Tyler. Bother him if your points are missing, if your team name needs to be changed, there's issues with anything, go tweet at him. Bother him. He can fix that stuff faster than I can. So you are not going to be able to see a player card if you have not played at our event in an event. Your player card only gets generated once you have some kind of stats in the system. Because what is the point of having a player card when everything is blank and zeros? There's no point to one. So
No.
that's what we're doing with that.
It's wasted space.
So
Yeah, so if you want to get your stats recorded and stuff, you got to get to one of these events. Get out there, get your name out there again. I mean, AGL is kind of taking over MLG at this point. There's not really anything there for Halo, so AGL's done a great job of stepping up and providing good events and good entertainment for everybody, really.
yeah. As far as I know, the team builder should be working. He said the points will be updated tonight. The team builder should be working. If you have a pass, you'll have access to it. If you don't have a pass, you're not going to have access to it, I believe, is how that works. But if there's an issue with it, he'll have it fixed tonight. We just wanted to get that site out there. Hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you like the direction we're going. I'm going to do a little video breaking down the cities in a little bit more depth for tomorrow so that everybody is no longer like confused at all with the cities. If you guys have any other questions about draft, fantasy, wired, tweet it at me, DM me, email me. I don't care what you do. Hit me up on Skype. And I'll try to post like a video, every day, kind of explaining a little bit more part in depth based on what you guys are confused about. So whenever you're confused about or you want to know more of, let me know and I'll go more in depth, into those topics and into those little segments, a couple minute video every day.
Somebody in the chat was asking about where they can get their arena gaming stuff. I got my sweatshirt right here.
Bonafideboarding.com.
I'm sure you can post the link in that stream. People want to know.
Yep, right there is where you can get that. Billy takes care of all that stuff right now, so he'll be the one that you deal with on the Bonafide side right now. That's all I got. You guys got anything else?
I think that covers it. Or wait, someone did ask, what's the max amount of teams going to Nashville?
64, sold out.
Boom, boom. There's your answer.
Boom, boom, bang, bang.
Bang bang, boom boom. I'm throwing bombs.
So
And yes, Canadians can compete in AGL Wire. We got
yes,
Vancouver and Toronto.
North
So yes,
America. It's open to
Canadians.
It's open to like the North America, U.S. Canadian region. So um, that's that. Uh,
Yeah. I
I'm trying to
I
see if there's anything else I'm missing. I don't really think so.
I think you pretty much covered everything. I'm just really excited for Nashville. That's all I'm waiting for, and you know, for everyone to follow my Twitter below. But other than that, I'm pretty much set.
You can buy a spectator pass at Nashville at the door. Yes, there's going to be a rave at Nashville Saturday night. Yes. It'll be in the parking lot. I don't know who the DJ is. Some stage stuff getting set up. Monster will be there. I got that confirmed today. So Monster is a sponsor for Nashville. They will have free Monster. Blah 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 blah
That's
blah.
awesome.
So you guys can expect that. That's pretty much it. Keep practicing. I'll have the game types out and everything. Stay up to date with our website. Once the game types are out, I will make a post on our website, with the confirmed list and all the updated stuff. So check that out. AGL Wire Draft Fantasy. Let me know what questions you have. We'll keep answering questions on that for you guys as we keep you updated. If you have any issues with the website or anything, be patient over like the next day or at least tonight while Tyler